Living on the wild side.
There it is.
All natural.
I traded my vodka and Trulies for green
Huh,
tea.
for green tea.
Truly.
Nice. Vodkas and Truly.
Real adult drinks.
Where you drink a whole bunch out and then you just pour, you're not measuring, you just pour it in.
For the real adult drink.
The real.
You're
Yeah.
trying to
You mixed it together.
you can, yeah.
Just together.
They call it a loaded Truly.
Wow.
That's pretty
Or a
hardcore.
loaded White Claw or whatever.
This is like some shit that you would hear on like
You be doing that, Spy?
Hollywood Housewives on.
You be doing?
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I was in Vegas at
Uh-oh.
God, I'm not gonna remember the name of the restaurant, but they were like, I ordered it. I wanted a Truly with a shot of vodka, and they're like, oh, a loaded
Okay.
Truly, like it was a thing.
they knew, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm not
See that though?
Yeah.
I can see that.
yeah, yeah. It is
But it was like
popular.
a regular
Oh,
restaurant.
is that the excuse? Oh, it's,
Once
everybody.
it gets on TikTok,
It's,
it's
it's real. It's not me, right?
Not me. I just told him what to make, and it already had a name. So
I'm from the era of Incredible Hulk, so I can't say anything. You remember Incredible Hulks? They used to have like, yeah, it was like Hennessy and
Big shout Tech Team.
that blue shit, Hypnotic.
oh, I've never tried Hypnotic.
Oh, it was incredible. Hence the name Incredible Hulk. I don't remember because it was that much.
Because you drank that much of it.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk. Isn't that Hypnotic and Hennessy or whatever?
Hennessy, yeah, Hennessy and
Man,
Hypnotic.
Spider, what is that? 2010? How old are you? Wait a minute. What year was that? I was like even
I was,
04,
I was-
baby.
Yeah, I was a baby at that time.
Incredible
I was
Hulk.
7.
Incredible Hulk was good though.
I was 7. Yeah, I was taking jello shots.
Don't ask me because I probably was. My mom, yeah. I might have been drinking wine coolers at that age.
Weren't we all? I was.
Yeah, I know I
Alright, bro.
was.
We all started on
Big
wine.
shout out to moms. Yeah,
Right.
man.
That was the innocent drink.
A B&J's wine
Yeah,
cooler.
yeah, B&J's. Yeah, it's not
I
gonna
didn't
do
drink
anything.
on wine coolers. I
No?
think I started on Boone's Farm.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, remember those strawberry? Yeah,
Strawberry Dax.
I think I've been a wino forever, but that brand is not even wine anymore. It's like a malt something.
Okay.
Malt liquor or some shit.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Mad Dogs the other day. I was like, oh,
No.
Cisco. How about those?
yes. I used to like Cisco. Cisco was alright.
Ah.
Cisco was alright. Purple or orange?
Cisco? Really?
Yeah.
That's like the Kool-Aid.
That's like drinking lean, almost like drinking lean, right?
Yeah, you might as well just shoot your stomach, bro. Just
I drank a whole bottle of that.
Cisco.
It was disgusting.
Night Train.
Sick.
Night Train,
Night Train-
Thunderbird.
Come on, now you're going some wino shit for real. Night Train, Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Put a little Kool-Aid in it or what? Come on, man.
We all went
Where
there.
we going?
$2 Chuck,
Oh yeah.
which is not.
Oh, the good old days.
It's guaranteed it ain't $2 no more. Guarantee that.
Was it the Trader Joe's wine, right?
Trader
they add
Joe's had wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure about that.
Trader Joe's has cheap liquor.
Yeah, wines.
They have beer too.
Oh, really?
Their beer is very cheap. Yeah. I would go there and I'd be like tripped out because it was so cheap I wouldn't buy it
Mhm.
because I would be afraid. You know what I mean? He knows what I mean.
You're gonna grow a horn somewhere.
Yeah, I'm like, what
the
the fuck
dick.
is this made out of? Like, how can it be this dirt cheap? It's made out of dirt. Yeah, it's scary cheap. But
was
shout out to
made in a-
Trader Joe's.
It was made in a toilet.
Everything else is expensive as fuck there. So you,
Stainless steel toilet.
yeah, yeah.
Somewhere in Mexico, probably.
We love our Trader Joe's.
With a plastic bag.
Oh man,
The best place to get liquor though is Costco by far.
I tend to agree to that.
Costco
pretty
is
cheap.
Bevmo times 20.
Very cheap.
Bevmo's good, but you got
I
to
don't think Bevmo's cheap. Actually, I don't think
Not at all.
Bevmo is good. They have a lot of selection.
a lot of selection.
Yeah, I
think
don't
cheap.
go there anymore.
A lot of shit you don't know. Yeah, you feel like a real alcoholic. When
What's
you go there.
what's the bougie one?
Total wine and more.
Yeah, wine and more.
Total Wine.
All those ones. Once you enter that, you're like, oh
Total-
damn, I need to check
But
myself.
they do got a lot of
well
selection,
planned.
though. They do. Total Wine and more.
Got a raspberry stout.
I just buy my wine from
that-
the winery direct. Like I know what I like
Yeah.
at this point in my life, and I'm not messing around with other stuff.
Get
Yeah.
what you want. Go direct.
That's the way to do it, though.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Marathon.
Let's do it.
Hey, you know what it is, Judge. Your boy Mace, the Tableless. We up in here. It's the show podcast with Mace and friends. This is Mace.
And
These are my friends. Spider Beats. Big shout out to the tech team, Fugwell. You know what it is. We got the one and only. It's Charlene. Is that how you say it?
But terrible.
Oh God.
The terrible.
Charlene the Terrible's in the house, yeah.
Of who I am.
Okay. We'll get into that.
That's gonna be interesting, folks. Stay around. Make sure you hit the like button, go subscribe. You know how we do it, yo. Follow us at Cut It Up Entertainment on all platforms. Big shout out. Big shout out. Anyway, we were talking. We
Well,
were talking.
Yeah, we were. But I want to get into the terrible though. So now
Let's
that
go
you're
right
here,
into it. Let's
let's
go.
dive in.
That's a name that my mother gave me.
Oh shit.
Okay, this is deep.
It's not something that I
Are
made.
you 2 years old? Terrible too.
Wait, yeah, this is deep.
No, she was just like, well, my mom was always kind of stressed out and
Gotcha.
had so much stuff going on that I always took it upon myself
Big
to
shout out to the
just
mom.
laugh
Uh-huh.
or, do funny things or whatever
Mhm.
to put her in a good mood. And so the things that I would do, she would crack up laughing and she'd be like, "You're so terrible. You're terrible." But it was not in a bad way. It was
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Like
Just
joking.
checking, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. So that was
That's
like
good.
uh
So you were like
Oh, like,
yeah.
the funny one in the family, or are you an only child, or you have brothers and sisters, or?
I have 8 siblings.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had 2 brothers and 7. I'm the 7th girl.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
yeah, there's
Big
a lot.
family, yeah.
Big family.
How was
My
that growing
brother
up?
did, so I'm the youngest.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. How was that growing up?
They did. We're not in the home at the same time. Like
Oh,
my
no.
brother is
Okay.
like 70.
Like generations of
Oh,
so yeah, generations of siblings. This
Yeah.
is like how my mom was. My mom, she had she was in a family like that and she only hung out with her four of her multitude of siblings. Was that like your family? Like you only hang out with like two of your brother or two of your sisters?
By the time me and my sister came around, we were just kind of raised as it was us two.
Yeah, exactly.
And
okay.
then my older siblings would come around, and they're in their 20s or whatever.
So you said you
I never knew them on
kind of a
like
personal
that.
level.
Yeah. Interesting.
I can see that.
That's family. Because we always think about family as like your siblings are only like 3 or 4 years apart, and like that's how the idea of what we think about a nuclear family is. But we got to remember the world is so different. Like everybody,
Yeah.
it's not always how everybody thinks nuclear. And I always tell people this, like people like my mom was like that. Like there's a lot of families like that. I I think about like to this day because my kid's 19, and they go, "Are you gonna have another kid?" I'd be like thinking like,
What?
yeah.
What you mean? Like as a pet, or what you?
Yeah.
I mean, what you talking
But
about?
that's what happens. Families do that.
Shit.
They do.
Yeah, totally.
Nah, I'm past that. Nope. I got 4. Nope. Mine are like,
Wow.
mine's about to be 20, and my youngest is a teenager. So yeah, so I got like teenager. Like I'm almost.
You're all done.
Yeah.
I am.
Retirement stage. Yeah.
Yeah. Being done is done. Yeah.
5 actually. 5 kids. I have an older stepson too. Big shout out to Manuel.
Yeah, for sure.
He's the best one. Step kid's the best one. My kids are
Really.
terrible.
They're
Terrible. Heathens. The little heathens. Jeez.
They're terrible.
They're
You
terrible.
brought that all the way back. I love it. That was great. That was great.
All terrible.
So tell us a little bit something about yourself. So, you're from Modesto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the Modesto, Stockton area.
Stockton area. Okay, for sure. And you bought some dope T-shirts. I saw that. Thank you, by the way. I'm so happy. I'm the only one that wears a medium, and I'm always scared that nobody's gonna bring mediums for me.
Medium.
No,
No, they were all made.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just
Big
got.
thank
I
you.
know, but you bought one for me. Like nobody ever thinks about the medium kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I brought everything I had because I'm
Pull the
cleaning
plug.
out my condo.
gotcha.
No, closer.
Oh.
Cleaning out your condo.
Yeah, and I found a box full of shirts, and I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd take him to Jason at the One Stop DJ Shop.
Big shout. Big shout.
That's
Um, I ended up here first.
well. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Love.
Sorry, Jason.
He has plenty in stock.
I'm sure he does.
Slip
I'm
mats,
sure he does.
hats, all that.
Okay. Okay. And
So I guess I should ask you, like, what
Oh,
do you
that's
think
a
about
question.
what do you think about Mixed Coast and how it started, how you heard about it, and
what can you let them know what Mixed Coast is? I guess a little bit more.
so Mixed Coast is a DJ clothing company brand, which was originally started for competition DJs to have something cool to wear when they're up on stage. So you
That-
stand out, not just always Adidas or
Yeah.
100%.
Everybody
I'm with
wears
it.
the same,
Shoot.
which is cool. I mean, I get it. Adidas is a classic in the hip hop.
Yeah.
Got Pumas on.
There's only so many designs you
No.
can wear before you start looking like you're wearing the same thing.
Like you're
100%.
trendy.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think there's
Putting something cool to wear that you stand out.
Like you're trendy. Yeah.
yeah.
But then it turned into, all music lovers and
Mm-hmm.
producers and
And is it only clothing? Is that what it is, or?
Yeah. I was going to expand into like backpacks and you like the DJ backpacks for
Oh yeah,
for all of your gear or just your mixer or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So there's a big company that already exists that will brand your brand.
yeah. Like a third party.
Hmm.
Just saying, yeah.
But that's very unique. That's very innovative because you're right. Like every time I go out, I'm wearing name brand right now. I always do that. And it would be lovely to have like my own personal unique flavor and not look like everybody else.
Yeah.
So standing out is very important, especially.
Just a design that if not the common person, I don't want to say that, but like if just whoever saw it, they
Mhm.
would maybe not know that that has to do with the DJ world or that it has
Yeah.
something to do with DJ or music, but because we know,
Hmm.
then the people who need to know, and the ones that don't just think you have a cool shirt on, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
I can see that. I can see that.
Totally. Something besides Adidas. I don't rock Adidas. I rock Nikes. So
No, not no, Adidas. You don't? Huh? I don't know. If
I
it's-
never rock Adidas.
Well, if you find them, give them to me. Find them, give them to me, bud.
uh,
Cause I'll take.
I like is the old Adidas shell toe.
Shell toes were good. Mhm.
Like that shoe, I will wear.
Yeah.
I love
But you can't
I got
find
a
them.
few of those. I got a few of those.
those.
You can find them. They got them. They got them.
I can never go to a store and find a pair of shoes I like.
Who
anymore.
goes to stores anymore? But
I do.
oh, well, that's
I
the
can
problem.
never go to
That's
store.
the problem.
I gotta
You
shop
know where I
online.
find my good Adidas online.
Yeah, I gotta shop online.
Probably half the price too.
It's. I don't like that world. What do you
There
think?
we go.
Do you enjoy
Brick and mortar? No.
yeah, brick and mortar versus like because you're in the business of retail, so and with the shirts and stuff. Where do you find yourself in this new world? Do you feel like hmm?
Online.
You feel online is like the it's acceptable and
But it ain't acceptable. It's just what it
it
is.
is what it is.
Like
There's no changing
there's
it.
more stock. There's
Mm,
you know you don't drive somewhere and find out they don't got what you wanted.
I feel
Bad
you.
thing too. I'd be mad when that happens, right?
We all have to adapt to what it is.
But I just think there's no changing it now. It's just so more uh, acceptable and attainable now just to do internet. Like it just comes to your front door. I don't. I got.
Well, yeah, and then
We live in a world where we have hella shit to do. So
you don't want to be at a store spending a lot of money and they just have people coming in and robbing the place and you could get
that's another
caught up
thing
in
too.
something
That's
like
an-
that.
that's
So to me, when all that started happening, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm good. I'm not gonna take my grandson into a store and it's getting robbed. Like, no, we're gonna just order online.
That's true. Wow. That I never thought about that dynamic.
what you mean, me? Oh, you're talking to me, huh? Big shout out to the tech dude. Always with a good answer.
Now,
Uh,
trap.
He is. That's what he's for. Good job,
I'm just
Tekken.
going with the conversation. So,
Good job.
I mean, it was dope. It's dope, right? I mean, when I first heard about it, when I first
Say whatever you want. I don't.
when I first met Felix probably through either probably the One Stop or out over there. You know what I mean, doing the sessions. Um, and that's when I learned about it. I was like, "This is dope! Like, hell yeah!"
Yeah, 'cause he
I
had
fuck
won
with
a
it.
few competitions, logo competitions for the shop,
Uh huh.
and then off of that, he got DHC. He did one of his.
Yeah.
I guess it's the original logo. I'm not exactly sure. I know it was redone by um. Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember his name. I'm not good with names, so somebody just recently redid it and
Talking about the
the logo.
okay.
Nice.
Yeah, but he was the one that made that original logo, and he's done DJ logos for a lot of big people, and he's branded himself and made a name for himself. So I'm not, I don't hate the guy, but
Mhm.
he's talented and he has his own designs and his own style. And when you see one of his designs, a lot of people already know, oh, that's probably Felix's design.
Nice.
I can see what you're saying there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now this is, I guess no one knows. We're just catching up here.
Yeah.
He
It's all new ish.
he is your partner in this Mixed Coast. Is that in Mixed Coast Clothing, right? Or no? Or how's that?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was.
Okay. Now, when you say was, what do you mean by that?
I have no communication with him. He has me
boy.
blocked on everything,
Oh damn.
Okay.
so you can't run a business with someone that's not there.
No, you can't. That's part of the the business deal. Yeah, I guess you're solo now.
Well,
Or am I?
Who knows? Boom, boom,
uh,
boom. We need the boom, boom, boom.
well, feelings and emotions don't mean nothing on paper.
Yeah.
No,
So I mean,
true.
if you guys are still business partners on paper, you're
Business partners on paper.
legally bounded to that contract. I would say for sure. Um, whatever you make, he still has legal right, and whatever he makes, you still have legal right. You know what I mean? Um,
I guess. In terms
Now
of
let's catch up. Let me go back. Let me try to rewind.
yeah, I was.
I feel like the audience might be getting.
What do the people
I,
want to know?
I was.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying. So you guys have like a business like falling out or something, or I mean, or what? What is the parameter around this splitting? I guess of business. Are you saying him ghosting you? Is there a reason why he's ghosting you? I guess.
Well, we broke up like over a year ago
Okay.
because we were together
Okay.
and everything was going fine until January, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, when I received pictures of him and his new girlfriend. I guess she was sending them to me. Like I cared. Like I was.
Why do people do that?
I know. It was just like
So were you guys splitting up? Is that what you're saying at the time
like month, like good 8 months after.
when he sent you the pictures? You're saying, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I just felt like blindsided. Like, what is this even about? Because I figured it could still go on. We don't have to be together. I don't care about that. She could be, posted on the Instagram. If they're wearing the gear, whatnot. It could have worked.
Whatever. Yeah.
But for someone to antagonize me for no reason, and
That's right.
and for the disrespect to be allowed,
Yeah, that's not okay.
he was like, okay, well, fuck you,
Yeah.
because you're not gonna do that to me.
It's very immature too, in a way.
It's very
Like you used a good word, antagonizing. Like we. Why would another adult antagonize another adult? Like, what are you gonna get out of that?
yeah,
Can I ask you a truthful question?
yeah,
Do you think it would really work after I guess you're saying a romantic relation with your business partner, right?
yeah.
Do you think it would really work deep down inside?
Well, he didn't do
I,
nothing but design, so all he would have to do is design.
I get that, but I'm saying with the feelings involved, because if you're in a romantic, you have feelings. You know what I mean?
Feelings do not pay bills,
God.
so I don't really care about any of that. All I needed was for him to do his job so that we could keep it going.
I didn't think that it was mutual. Then I think you were ready to move on. And I agree. So I have this saying: you can love somebody, but you can't be in love with somebody, right? And when you're not in love with somebody, then you definitely know, like, okay, we can be friends because I'm not in love with.
I kind of
You see what I
disagree.
mean?
I guess not to cut
I
you off, but I disagree.
I love you from a sense like, oh, you're the homie. We've been through wherever, but I'm not in love with you. So there will never. I know where the line is. You know what I mean? He didn't understand that part, probably.
Well, I guess not.
You see what I mean? Because you obviously did. Because the way you speak, you're like, bro, I'm ready to just do business. Like let's get this money, right? Let's get this. Let's go. No, he's getting upset. What?
Well, I mean, you're saying
I think that when you have that line
as
drawn,
the person who's in kind of I would not in your situation, but a person who's is in business with their partner also. Um, I would say there's a lot. It's very much more complicated. I would say it's very much more
I
complicated.
guess so.
Maybe if the other
Because I could tell you
person
that
was
just
really helping a lot and put in as much effort, but he was just designing.
yeah, I get that. I get
He had
that.
one role.
Yeah, like he didn't show up to the NAM show to promote. He hasn't shown up to any of the events at One Stop DJ Shop to promote. And they have stock
Does he
that
give
we
you any reason why? Not to
we
cut
need
you off, but does he give you any reason
have
why?
no communication with him. I only know this because you can see the events live online or whatever.
Oh.
But I was at the shop the other day and I had a long talk with Jason. They would really appreciate it if he would help push product
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have to have our stuff
No,
in their
nobody does.
stores.
Everything is a mutual. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Does he? I mean, no one knows why he's not doing this stuff, or I mean, or doing what you guys were saying. I mean, I guess what's his side of the story? Because I hate to just get one side. You know what I mean?
Well, that's gonna be your next show.
Ah.
That is part two.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you some questions about it?
Yeah.
Uh, what I mean, not to get too personal, but I guess I am. What was the breakup? Like, why the breakup in the relationship?
Because I realized that he was just never going to change the things that he really should change to better himself, really. And it was just like 3 years of it.
Okay.
Of like, yeah, 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 and then nothing. And then yeah, 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 and then nothing.
I mean, okay, I get that. So you just were ready to move on, basically. Yeah.
Yes.
You seem very business minded. Do you do a lot of the business structure of the
Of the
of the
company,
of
I
the
guess.
company?
My only role. I
Yeah.
never wanted
Yeah.
to be my pictures anywhere. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
I was supposed to be in the background.
You're a background person.
Yeah.
You're like a producer.
So
I
okay,
totally get that. I totally
Yeah.
feel that. People like Spider, do you want to rap? And I'm like, no, I want to be in the back and don't put me in the video.
Yeah.
I'll just make the sound. I feel you on that. It's a certain personality.
It's hard for me, and then people are like, "Well, move forward with the brand,
Yeah,
rebrand, figure something out." But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
in order for me to rebrand,
You got to get a
I
designer.
basically have to pick somebody to be the face
Yeah,
because
I agree.
I
I know what you're
don't
saying.
want that role. I don't.
yeah.
Now, you guys started this company together, or no?
Yes.
So together at the same time.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so I guess listening to you guys
Hold
talk.
on, Spy. Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead. My bad. My bad, bro.
So, in that time when you started, were you were never the face of it?
I never. No, I never wanted to.
No. What? When did that start changing? I
This
guess.
job was.
Well, when did it start changing for you? When did you start? You're saying being the face because that's what he said. You said.
So I would say just when we would be at somewhere promoting the product, or
Yeah.
if someone buys something and they're like, "Oh, let's take a picture." I would always stand back and like be the one taking the picture or whatever, and they're like, "No, no, no, we want you in it too." And I'm like, "Oh God!" Like, look at me today. I don't even have makeup
Don't
on.
want to be in the picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to be in the video.
I didn't want to. Yeah. And then I'm not gonna say no. So then I'm like, okay,
I get that.
because that would be messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the first or the second NAM show I went to, and I suffer from anxiety. Like my voice is shaking right now because of it. And what I think it was the second NAM show where we showed up and we just got like swarmed.
Mm.
And my reaction was that I ran to the bathroom because I was just like, it was an overload. It was just too much. So that's why that role for me is
Yeah.
not good.
My question would be, what? Why did you go to NAM?
We went to NAM to promote the product.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because when I go to NAM, I'm not there to sell anything. We're just
Just
handing.
more
Promotions. Yeah, yeah.
sales and stuff. Okay. Okay.
And the last one I went to was because Pioneer DJ Brazil brought out Guto, which is my sponsored DJ in Brazil.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Big shout out. Big shout out.
Yeah, so Felix was supposed to go out there and he was supposed to get a shirt on him so that when it's being broadcasted
Yeah, you could see it.
countries,
Oh.
his company is promoted. And when he was
Shh.
not going to show up, I was like, that's fucked up. Like
Yeah.
that is so. When is Guto ever going to be in the States again?
He's losing. That's
Never.
money.
And
Personal.
like I got there maybe an hour before he went on set.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I got him the delicious Scratch Beat shirt and he was so happy and he was happy to see me. And we've
Yeah.
been doing business for a few years now, and why wouldn't you want to go see someone that's been helping your
Completely.
brand?
Completely supporting you.
Yeah.
It's
It's
silly.
mutual support. That's
Yeah.
how it always should have been.
Yeah.
You're burning bridges.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, ladies and
Definitely
gentlemen.
don't
Don't
want.
burn bridges.
Please try not to.
Mm-mm.
Try not to. Don't be afraid to if you have to, but try not. To.
Even if you have
Try
to, bring
not
a lot of
to.
gasoline.
Try not to.
Yeah.
Please
But
try not to.
well, it seems like you
I drove in that day from Vegas to LA
Mm-hmm.
and then did the
So
I recorded him on stage. I
yeah.
got pictures with him and then pictures of him and Jason and Rob, of course, because those shirts are in the One Stop DJ Shop Modesto and the One Stop DJ Shop Las Vegas.
Big shout out.
And .com behind those if you guys want to buy online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they both have the slip mats, the hats, and all the t-shirts.
So you can match when you're battling.
Yep.
So you're saying
Even if you're just battling yourself.
There you
I want to get. I want to get back to more
Yeah.
of what you were saying as you were. How did you get to be the person in the front? Yeah. You saying because like you said, you say you didn't want to be. So I'm just trying to think like I could say like if he's going to an event, why were you going?
To make sure he was doing what he was supposed to be doing, to make sure he was showing up. I felt like a babysitter.
Sounds like
Okay.
it. Yeah. So moving forward, like, are you looking for new designers or
That's what me and
trying to
Jason were talking about, and actually, I went down to the Tableless Lounge, LA.
Big shout out, Gabe. You know what it is.
Yes, Gabe and Motor, and they like had an intervention moment with me. They're like, I was sitting like this, and they pulled up two bar stools, and they're like, "What's going on? What's gonna happen? You
Yeah, yeah.
gotta keep this going.
Of course, yeah.
If you have to get a new designer or whatever you gotta do, you have our support 100%."
I
And,
totally agree.
and that's
Totally.
kind of the same conversation I had.
I would
with
say if
Jason.
that's what you really want, though,
Yeah,
don't just do it because everybody else wants it to go. If that's what you want to do, do it. But don't just do it the mixed coast because everyone wants. You know what I mean? Like if
yeah.
that's what you
Mhm.
really feel, then yeah, do what you have to do.
Because
And
if you
keep it
look
going.
at like Mixwell's been around
Uh-huh.
forever, and they have kind of survived over all these years. What is it? How old are they? Like 30 years?
Probably, yeah.
They have survived just by having this plain T-shirt with the logo in different colors, right? So I mean, there's a lot of ways to work it that can be worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Mixed Coast has already created a platform for like what someone is looking for is something more artistic, like a cool design, not just the logo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
100%.
So you
how
need
do
to,
I go and hire a new the process of me looking for a new designer is going to be hard because I need to look at all their work, what they're doing, and not only that, what kind of person are they personally?
you know what you need to do? You are a brand yourself, Mixed Coast. You need to use this opportunity as a promotion, like a contest, and make it where you're looking for the greatest designer and make this like a thing, like a
Yeah,
contest. Like,
like what Jason does with his logo contest.
With the
I,
content.
yeah,
I thought about that too.
yeah, totally. That's like, I mean, what better way to drive best people to your to work for you, to want to work for you,
Yeah.
than to.
But I get it, it's tough. Especially today, hiring people is tough.
That's why you put yourself out there. Like, we're not hiring. We're like the
Tough.
you're like a you need to be like a record label. You need to be Rockefeller.
Rock.
And so so you're not hiring. Does Rockefeller hire, or do people beg to be on
I would
Rockefeller?
throw people out the window. What you talking about?
More like
What you
Death
talking about?
Death Row. You see what I mean?
Shit.
When you're like Death Row, when you're like Death Row, people don't want you. You don't have to hire people. They're knocking down your door with demos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you do that, because that's what I feel like when I'm hearing now, when I'm seeing with your brands, you have.
I note, I would love to have my own record label.
I think you are your own label. You're just a T-shirt label. You're just
Like
a
you
brand.
mean like what kind of record label you mean? Because like you mean like music label? I don't think I would want to do it today. Hell no.
Yeah.
Artists today are so much divas and shit. Hell
Yeah, not in today's world. No,
no.
no, because
Hell no.
you're dealing. Yeah, like you said, you're dealing with a lot of people that have high expectations and low
And
value.
I'm not the biggest with kids myself. Big shout out to all the parents.
Yeah, real high expectations.
Smack the shit out of some 19-year-old talking to me like that. What?
Their work ethic is not that good. I mean, so
Yeah, I don't know. Today's a strange world
yeah.
we live in. But a record label, I mean, I would do more of like a Stone's Throw. I would like something how they when they were big. Big shout to Stone's Throw. That's what I would like.
That's my
Like a
favorite
real
record label.
record,
Yeah, they were the
record
best record label.
distribution and printing records and shit like that.
And having their own
Those
eccentric
Their
shit.
slip mats.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah.
yeah.
Really thick.
Yeah.
So those were ours were kind of modeled after that.
Mhm.
The really nice thicker ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Stones Peanut
So
Butter.
I mean, what do you want? Like, do you still want to do it? Do you still not to? Do you want to do something else? I mean, what?
I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm just at a point where there's no rush. I'm not going to rush into anything because that's not going to turn
That's
out
good.
well.
That's good.
And when I'm an overthinker, so I know when I finally think about what I'm going to do, it's going to be great and work out perfectly.
Hmm.
But I'm not going to rush into anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And you say you have no contact with your
Nope.
partner in this business now?
Mm-mm.
Well, we wish you best of
Has
luck.
Jason? Has Jason talked to him or no?
I guess not. No.
No.
It's sad. Like he just abandoned his child, I guess. You know?
That's really crazy how
have
you could do
you
that
have
to your thing. And I mean, I guess if you are an artist of, if because he,
I mean, you don't think
designer,
that?
right?
I'm gonna cut you off.
Go ahead, go ahead.
That's what I do. Um, you don't think nothing that has to do with the breakup though?
No, no, no. I think it has to do with the girl that he's dating.
Well, that's what I mean. You don't think? Yeah, like
My half, I don't care. Like we could have all gotten along, but she was posting. Well, if you guys want to get into the nitty gritty, she was posting on the Instagram page like things that were not relevant to anything.
like,
Like from
yeah,
his phone,
I
her
get that. Yeah,
what he called her on her contact info, she would post that on the wall. And so I would
That's
take
weird.
a screenshot and say, "Hey, why are you posting this?" That's
I mean, we know why she's a girl. She's
well,
trying to make you jealous, is what it is.
I don't know if she's trying to make me jealous or just let everybody know that they're together.
That's totally what it's two things.
I would say they both can be true.
For me, I was like, that doesn't belong here. If it was them two wearing T-shirts or hats and he posted it on the timeline, on the story, wherever, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
product promotion. But her posting weird shit like that is
Yeah.
just an attention grab. It was
Yeah.
just, it was,
Oh, for sure. Yes.
It's totally to make you like the third wheel.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like to say like to push
I'd say
like,
she's
to
just
say
trying to
like
make
I'm a
you jealous.
replacement. Yeah,
She was just trying to let everybody know that he was with someone else.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you're
He wasn't necessarily trying to make me jealous.
Yeah.
But then when I said something about it, then she started posting like other stuff and threatening to post like pictures of me or whatever she found in his phone.
That's so weird.
And so then that's when I just
Shit, better call the cops on it. Dude. That's motherfucking.
Uh,
What is that
I
shit?
think
Revenge
that-
porn or whatever?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
we are officially delegating this as
we
weird
just talked
behavior.
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Red flag, weird behavior.
She probably never felt that kind of power. Have like a big account
Weird.
as that people
Have
are.
a platform.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really. To
that's
have a
weird
platform. Not
shit.
everyone's ready for that responsibility.
No.
Weird shit.
Like some people don't. They
And,
don't know what the effect is,
yeah.
and
And
they don't respect the effect.
it could be a huge turnoff to people who are like
Totally.
this.
Totally. Like what kind of weird? Yeah.
Especially
Hard is
for
it
a
to get a
brand.
follower nowadays? How
Yeah.
hard is it to get a genuine follower
Yeah.
that's going to be, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
when we first started out, we had maybe 300 followers, but we were selling out left and right. Every
Yeah.
sign sold out, sold out, sold out. So it doesn't matter. You can have 5,000 followers, you can have 15,000 followers.
Yes.
But if only 300 people are buying your stuff,
What is?
that's
Yes.
all you need.
Yes.
I
And
mean, it grew more than that, and, you know, grateful for that. But for that stuff to be put on the platform was unacceptable to me.
totally.
And so when she started doing it, and this happened like at 3 a.m. one day, and I don't even know what I was doing. I was like going to the bathroom or something, and I saw, and I'm like, oh my God,
Hmm.
Yeah.
it was shocking.
You know, businesses nowadays they have like things about that about their employees and people that are associated with the business being liable for posting stuff that could be found that could be detrimental to the business
Yeah.
itself.
But the problem there though is he's an owner too. He's the one making that. You know, he's
Yeah, right, loophole.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I mean, it
because
is and it isn't, but my response to them both was that I was going to sue their asses,
totally.
and that, you know,
we're all adults now. We don't got time for that shit. We're adults.
I
Let's
didn't
go.
hear nothing more about it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
What I did was I just deleted all the followers because
I know he's posted because I see him post whatever he's doing now. You know.
I wouldn't know I'm blocked.
Oh, okay.
Dang,
He's building fences or something like that, right?
I understand that feeling. Talib blocked me.
I like building shit too.
Sorry, Talib Kweli. I don't know what I said to you, but
Yeah, he be pissing off a lot of people too.
I
So
don't know what I said to that man.
don't worry. Anyway, so then you still want, or you say like you say you really don't know what
My
you want.
problem is that I should have had
So can you take? Go ahead.
a no compete clause, even though
I get that. Yeah, but can you take like?
the problem is that his business mind and my business mind, there's no competition, none.
Oh.
Hmm. Real shots.
But can you take some of his old stuff and sell it now still?
Mm.
I own every design he made between those years. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I actually sent him an email asking for him to send me over all of the designs. That
Like a cease to send or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll see what happens.
I don't.
I might have to fuck around and buy his new company's trademark. 'Cause
Mm,
I know he doesn't have the brain to do that.
dang,
Now you're playing
see,
dirty. Now you're playing
I
dirty.
could.
And it happened to me. I had to pay for cut it up. Somebody did it. I know who did it too, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are disgusting.
I know a dude that
You know what else?
I know a guy who does that all day is figureout.coms.
.coms, you
Gets
buy
it.
them for cheap and then you
He
sell
sells them
them
for like
to
$100.
people who
Yep.
really should have had the business mind to buy them to begin
And he'll sell them for like 100, $200 all day
I was gonna do that. I was gonna have revenge on the
all
homie.
day long.
I was gonna buy his name. I'm not gonna tell you who it
Oh, I already
was.
know who you're talking about. Same story, kind of.
Yeah,
Just man and two men instead of man and.
I was gonna buy his name in a .com and re. What was I gonna do? I was gonna
But that's go ahead, yeah.
change. So when you go to the URL, I was gonna make it go to a different URL, and it wasn't gonna be a good URL. Not for the kids.
Not for the
Not for the kids. Yeah,
Well, that's the problem though.
I
People.
know how to do that
I have
kind
a
of shit.
spider.
That's
Spiders
the
do.
problem is people talk a lot like, oh, I'm a boss and I'm a this and that. You know what I mean? But if you ain't got the paperwork to fucking prove it, nobody gives a flying fuck.
Yeah,
And no courtroom gives a shit if you're the boss on the streets. If you ain't got it in paperwork,
yeah.
sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Business 101.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish him the best, and I hope he learned a lot from me.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure he did.
So,
Yeah.
I
That's a
mean,
good
I
mindset to
think
think
he's
about.
talented,
Yeah.
but
And you say you were
you know,
together for how long?
3 years, something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, that's about. That's where 3. So about the third year mark, it's like if it's gonna go any further, I feel like then you would know. You know what I mean? But I think like at that time, you're gonna know at that moment. So you hit the right mark. You're good. You know what I mean? You didn't waste a whole lot of time trying to wait it out for.
Oh yeah, probably the whole last year.
That's what I mean. Like by that last year, you were thinking, all right, what's up? What's going on? You know? Yeah, I feel you. That's good. So you feel good, like moving on and all that, and you're just looking for a designer and trying to get your thing. And
If that's what I choose
if
to
that's
do.
what you choose to do, what other
I
options do
mean,
you have?
the only other option would be to just let it run neutral for a while with simple logo shirts.
Then what would you
Which
do
you
then?
have already, kind of.
What would you fall back on?
What do you mean?
Like, what other talents would you do if it wasn't designing and being in that mainstream?
I guess he's asking if this don't work, what are you
What would
doing
you do?
next?
Oh, so I get a lot of offers like to manage DJs to like do that side of it, which
Mm.
I think I'd be really good at.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, yeah, definitely. Now, I would say if you're going to continue the mixed coast, though, you might have to be the front person now.
Yeah, that's
Are you
that's a
willing to
big-
do that or
that's a
no?
big part of it that I don't.
Kind of more of afraid of, kind of scared, I guess.
Yeah,
But if you were,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I
Showing up to events, like promoting the product,
shaking
hands.
hands and all this. Yeah.
but you want to be a manager, huh? I could see
I
that.
would.
I could see that. Because if you could do the T-shirts and you can get them on the DJ's backs, I could see you getting the
Well, you know the
artists
model
into
and the
the.
scale, I would say, for artists, for sure, yeah.
I could definitely see the drive. Yeah, you should try it
That might work, yeah.
for sure. A&R.
But I mean, mixed coast is pretty, the name's there. The name's there.
Sell the brand.
The name's there.
I ain't giving that alley cat $1 of anything I make.
No, you sell it yourself. Oh, do you guys have a partnership where you can't?
No, but I mean, he's a partial owner, so
Yeah, yeah. So you'd have to give him some piece. Yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately.
It's discouraging.
Yeah,
Making somebody else money.
yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
yeah, that's horrible.
Well, I know I'm still gonna rock the Mixed Coast T-shirt you got me because it's a medium. I'm rocking it to work too. It has skeletons on it and shit. All the liberals are gonna freak out. It's gonna be great.
Do you think he'd let you? Could you buy him out? Is that? Would you be willing to do that or whatever?
I wouldn't buy him out. I would make a tally of everything that's owed to everybody that we've been sponsoring. And I would say, this is what Mixed Coast is worth, and this is what you owe me. Sign here or pay.
Jesus.
'Cause if he wants to go that route, we can.
That's that.
And there's no feelings involved. You're saying?
None.
Take that shit to Judge Judy straight up.
This is about money. This is not about
Okay.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need
what's
to
up.
recuperate what I've put out. And
That's why you need to be a manager. She said it's about money, not
it's
personnel.
nothing personal.
You yeah.
No.
He can go drape up his new EBT girlfriend and all of our shit.
Dang.
Make me money.
You-
Ugh.
See,
I'll be
girl.
perfectly happy. He gets to pay down his
They
debt.
eating good though. Why you hating? They probably eating good.
Looks like
EBT pays well. You can get some steak on EBT, bro. You can get a ribeye and shit.
Hey, barbecue.
A lamb. Yeah, lamb chops.
they're keeping busy.
Have you learned anything from this situation? What have you learned? I know you have to.
So you know how they always say that a successful woman or a great woman will never date a man with no money.
Mhm.
There's a fucking reason why.
She's still going.
There is a
It's funny. No, tell us.
We're all ears.
Tell us.
can't drag a man off his mom's couch
Yeah.
and have him make something better of his life unless he wants to make his life better.
Dang. You can't turn a boy into a man.
You can't.
No.
You have to
Because he's a mama's boy. That's what I was saying. Because you.
have the business drive or the business
Yeah.
mind or just the drive
Yeah.
to want to make money, to want to live a better life,
Mhm.
to, choose to be dedicated and
Completely.
spend all your extra time figuring out, how to make your business better.
Yeah.
He didn't have that in him. So I don't understand, how do you abandon one project and then try to start another one in a similar realm when you couldn't even do that over here and you had tremendous amount of help.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes down with mama's
But
boys.
So what is
I'm gonna give you some pushback and say, but you must have found something interesting in him to be with him for 3 years.
He drew.
he true? But it was not like it was. It
You-
had nothing to do with anything romantic. Like all this business stuff. It has nothing to do because I want him back or because I'm in love.
I'm
with
not
him
saying that. I'm not saying that. I don't know if
anything like that.
you're missing the.
I
I'm
have
not
learned
saying that.
my lesson. Do not date a broke man on his mom's couch.
I
because-
asked you what you learned. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I learned.
Okay. I get it.
That when you hear, oh,
But
women.
is that where you found him?
Nobody's gonna date a guy that makes less money than him. No woman's gonna do that. Blah blah blah. Well, there's a
That's
fucking
bullshit.
reason, and
I
I'm
have
not
seen.
wrong.
I have seen those on IG. The little
Yeah,
videos and stuff. Like.
women are gold diggers. Women are this and that. And,
Uh,
Some can be.
not all.
Some can be. Some men can be too, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I
It
feel
goes
like.
both ways.
And if I could be an excellent asset to somebody who had nothing and I helped him establish something, at least his name, he didn't even have a business page for his designs. Like, I helped him set all of that up.
Yeah.
If I can do that for an unmotivated man, imagine what I could do for a man that actually has something maybe already going or wants to get something going and actually has the drive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
That's great manage.
I think you're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be a great manager.
You're gonna be okay.
I know I am.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay. Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, it's good good discussion. Good stuff.
So outside of all this corporate work bullshit, because I know I drive her nuts. Because that's all I do is I never sleep. It's 24/7 for me. It's go 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 go. What do you do outside of all this shit? Let the viewers know. They want to know what.
What are your other hobbies?
What takes you away from this bullshit?
Do you DJ?
I do not. I know how to, but I don't
Mm.
publicly.
Uh-oh.
And like Ruthless Ramsey, he was teaching me how to scratch at the Barnyard Mix Show.
Mm.
He's a good teacher.
Yeah.
Really good teacher.
So like a lot of people have taught me big names, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna,
That's
go
cool.
out there and do that. But can I DJ? Can I DJ a party?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure I can,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not for hire.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. That's cool.
But what else do you like to do?
No.
You rap.
No, you
I
rap.
put on a
No, I
beat
said
that we freestyle.
outside of business. Like
That's
no,
that's a
bike
hobby.
skates,
Rappers
no
are hobbies until they get
women. I don't know.
signed. They're all hobbyists.
I don't know.
Your future husband
Some
might be
people have,
watching.
uh,
They might
some
need to
people
know.
private
Might need
hobbies.
to know. You know, throw him a bone.
I don't know. I've just been staying to myself lately. Actually, my Facebook account is deactivated.
What? How do you feel
That's
about
it.
not being on Facebook?
Why is it deactivated? I'm saying.
Because I'm trying to turn a new leaf in my life.
Oh,
So how does that feel not being connected?
At first, not good, but now good.
Yeah. Did you have anxiety about it?
well, I'm sure you got a lot of questions from people. I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
No, seriously. Like,
What
did
happened to you?
yeah. Did
Are
it?
you in Facebook jail? Did they delete you?
That's what I mean.
Finally? Because
Yeah.
I always post crazy things, or I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you. At first, I thought maybe you were hacked when I first reached out to you and stuff. You know, people be crazy.
I was hacked.
People be crazy, So I'm like, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Somebody said that
Yeah.
the other day. I said something about Kendrick, and they were like, "Wait a second, but that would make no sense. What's wrong with you?"
It
I
could have
said,
been hacked. You never know.
"Yeah, no." I said, "You
Never know.
just should have been following me."
Yeah. In Vegas, I was going to City Light Church.
Okay.
So I started doing that and I enjoyed it.
Getting more spiritual, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was like, if I get more into it, do I really want my pastor looking at my
Oh, that's
crazy
true. Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
pictures? And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like taking pictures of me at the pool and whatnot. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
you don't. You the
you
pastor
mean
don't want to see all that.
by the pool like that? I guess is what you're saying.
yeah, like in a bikini
The
or whatever.
shots.
Okay. Okay.
We all seen the shots before when we go like this and we stop.
I don't do none of that, Spider. Sorry.
Just saying. Just saying.
Don't
Just
know what
saying.
you're
We
talking about.
kitchen. We know.
I don't
No
know what you're
kids.
talking about.
Everybody's getting faces getting red and shit.
And, including mine.
Fucking Spider.
Puddle of
Did I say the quiet shit out loud again? Oh my
Always,
my
Spider.
bad.
Always, 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 always.
The views
Wow.
expressed.
So, I mean, so how's your mental health?
I suffer from anxiety, I'm telling you. But it's good.
Is it because of this or even
I
before
feel
that?
like it's getting better and better. I don't really I'll drink maybe here and there, but nothing like it was. No more loaded Trulies.
No more.
Ah,
That's
no,
cool. That's
but
good. You found a balance.
Yeah.
good. That's
Good.
definitely good.
I want to get closer to God in my life. For
That's
sure.
what's up.
Well, my whole 2024 was that I wanted to restore the peace in my life,
Mhm.
get closer to God, and work on my fitness.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
And
And it's all working out.
see?
That's what's up. Spirituality is very important. I feel like once you get into a certain point in your life, you will find that. A lot of people I know will fight that for a long time, and then it's just like at a point where like, okay, God's cool. you know,
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Jesus, I
when
love you.
feel like everything's spiraling out of control or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever, it's because you're trying to control something that you really don't have control
Control
over.
it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Like God knows our path from the moment we're born
yeah, yeah.
down to the day we're gonna, not be here anymore. So our job is to just take the lazy river ride down the path and not
Favorite thing, lazy
what
river.
I guess kind of doing now, that just
Going with the flow, kind of.
go with what's happening, and what's meant to be will be, and what's not supposed to be for me will leave my life, and I have to be okay with that. Like I'm okay with losing people, I'm okay with losing friends, I'm okay with whatever, because you can't beg nobody to stay in your life.
Especially even though you're true to yourself and you didn't really do nothing maliciously or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Totally.
like
I'm on that
people
page
will
too.
be like, oh, she's going to church, like I'm not gonna hang out with her anymore.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there'll always be those.
definitely.
Yeah,
There'll be those people
yeah.
for some reason
If
too.
they're meant to not be in your life, then it's just gonna be what it is.
Have a good
course.
day, right? See you later.
Yeah, and I'll attract the people that are supposed to be in my life.
Of course, that's how it works.
I think that's how it works. Definitely. Yeah. Wow.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, why you're here,
I'm
Spider?
sorry. Yeah, yeah.
You sure?
True story. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Why not? We got time. We're here. We're recording. It's going.
You already done fuck with us. Anyways. Um. Yeah. No, you guys look at me like I'm gonna say shit. No, I'm not.
We're right here. Here's
No,
boom.
no.
We're listening.
I enjoy being here.
It's a safe space, Spider.
It is. That's why I'm here.
It's a safe space.
It's safe. The space wasn't safe.
It's
Yeah.
a safe space with all of viewers.
Right. I know. All of you.
Nobody's judging us.
They
Oh,
are. They
that's
judge
what
me all the
humans
time.
do, right? That's what humans do, though. I feel like humans judge.
We judge each other all the time.
Yeah, for judging me.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing? Yeah.
So is it okay to
No, 'cause
judge?
it's me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you know what?
We are interviewing a
Everyone is
woman.
saying in their own mind, it's okay because it's me.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that. Everyone else.
Everyone are women.
Everyone else
only.
is
Is
playing-
that women
is
or
player
men?
one.
I don't know. Is that women or men only? I don't know.
Everyone is player one.
Okay.
It's multiplayer.
Is it safer to judge after or prejudge?
It's better to judge after. You don't. If you prejudge, it's like, dude,
Yeah, I don't
you're making an ass out of you and me. You're a.
So you're almost being biased. You're never gonna get. You're always gonna get.
It's like those people that tell you, like, talk shit about someone and say, oh, what kind of person they are, and blah,
Mhm.
blah, blah, because maybe they don't want you to get to know them. Maybe they want to block you from having a friendship or do business or whatever with them.
Mhm.
So if somebody is saying a lot of negative things about someone, I'll stay away from them or whatever.
I just feel like I tend to get along with
No,
some
go ahead.
people.
to
This guy's cool. Sure.
I'll still meet them and
Mm.
form my own opinion about them. Because maybe you didn't carry yourself respectfully and that's why you got disrespected.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I would just listen to a conversation about that, about like alpha and beta shit, like, and it changes. There's not one person's not always the alpha or the beta, like within the relationship. You know what I mean? Totally agree with that. Totally agree.
I am always alpha.
Always alpha.
In a romantic relationship.
The Omega.
No, in any relationship.
No.
In any relationship.
In
Like
the
you're saying, one person could be dominant here and the other person cannot be dominant with that person because, like you're saying, just the way you disrespected them, so they're gonna come at you differently. I didn't treat them like that, so
Yeah. I feel like I'm a strong woman, strong willed, strong everything. So the man of my dreams or the man that's going to, make me happy, it has to be a really great man that's strong,
Mm.
that has good head on his shoulders, that is, intelligent and that can guide me in a good direction. Like, who's going to guide me? Because I know that I'm a difficult person. I'm not difficult. Like, I'm a nice person, but I'm just strong-willed and I if I have my mind going in one direction, I kind of like bulldoze my way that way and if I'm dating like a weaker man or whatever and they're just like I don't know, they get scared away easily or something.
Yeah.
Whereas a man who can kind of dominate the situation,
so you're trying to be more submissive, I guess.
yeah,
Okay,
that's where I would be more comfortable.
for you.
I don't want to be the boss. I never wanted to be the boss. Even being the boss, I didn't want to be the boss. I wanted to be in the background.
I seen a Instagram or TikTok video about this about a female saying that she was like tired of dudes or dating always being in charge, and she wanted to just be just chill, and she couldn't. She's like, I always wear their pants. I've got a check that says I gotta be this way. I gotta be the man, and I don't like to be masculine. She called it masculine,
Hmm.
but what she was really describing was kind of what you're saying is like I have to be in this suit because nobody else can take this suit on for me.
Yeah.
You
And
guys,
when I'm in public, I'm usually around all men.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be like, oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
boss bimbo, because
Yeah.
nobody's going to respect you.
Facts.
So, like, if I have my resting bitch face on, it's probably because I'm thinking about something that needs to be done or,
Mm,
whatever. But,
yeah,
I may not have the most, approachable look on my face, but
because
maybe,
men look at women in a
it's by
different.
design because,
Hmm.
what do you got to, what do you, I'm always like, get to the point. Like, if
Yeah, of
someone
course.
comes up to talk to me and
Yeah,
whatever they're talking about, I'm like, where's this going?
and
And it comes off as rude, maybe, but I'm just trying to like weed out. Are you flirting with me? Are you
yeah,
trying to talk business? Like, what do you want? What
that's
is
exact.
what is the
Yeah,
point of this
It could be
conversation?
doing both.
yeah. But see, what men are like when they
You
not.
can kind of tell.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely, definitely.
I would say.
The guy that I'm like, okay, well, where's this going? Where's this conversation going? What exactly is this about? If they're trying to be romantic or like hit on me or whatever,
Well, if they know you have a man,
that
that's disrespectful
that
for sure.
response is going to scare away a weak man anyway. So
Mm.
it works.
See that? Yeah.
So, what's your birthday? Just
Yeah, yeah. What's your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I was gonna say Leo.
Know about Gemini.
I don't, but I was gonna say Leo.
Personalities you talking about?
Aries.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say.
but elaborate because some people
Yeah, yeah. He's like definitely.
don't know why I am the way I am, and I'm like, well, I'm a Gemini. He's like, you can't blame your zodiac.
Yeah,
I don't. I believe half, and the other half I don't believe.
Well, I'm a Taurus.
you are too, and I'm a Leo, and so we definitely
I like
rock our signs.
I'm a Capricorn.
the romantic sign or what are they?
Yeah, very romantic. Look out.
Yeah. Totally stubborn.
That's just a man. All men are stubborn. All men are stubborn.
Are they?
I think so. We are. Or okay, maybe a strong man.
Is stubborn.
Maybe the strong men are stubborn. I don't know. They're pretty stubborn.
Oh, it's funny.
Gonna be our way or the highway.
Steadfast.
There you go.
He's sure of himself. He's a
100%.
sure of his ass.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Oh, yeah.
My sister's a Sagittarius. That's why we get along. My sister's a Sagittarius, and we get along so well. Yeah.
My daughter,
Great.
I got a Sagittarius at home. My
Great.
daughter, Sagittarius.
That was mine.
Yeah.
There's something else.
My daughter cries a lot.
I'm very happy. I found my alpha male that
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What are you?
my brain straight and
Birthday.
Sag.
Sag? Oh, okay. Sag. No, Sag. Gotcha.
Sag.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
paying
what I'm
attention.
saying. This is like a spiritual moment right
but
now.
it's like
It's weird.
after
It's like
having
a
a super public relationship.
we get the dragon.
Say again.
After having a super public relationship,
Uh,
it's like you don't
of course.
don't want to go down that route really
No.
anymore.
What do you guys think about a break?
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hot.
Let's do it. Thanks, tech team.
So did anybody write down what
Let's take a break.
cap on? Because I feel like we were all over the place.
We're gonna take a break. We're gonna.
Yeah, we back. What up?
You were. What were you saying about global warming now? You were saying something.
I was saying New Mexico is on fire, and it was very
Mexico's
sad.
on fire. Big shout out to all the firefighters across the nation right now. It's
New
been going
Mexico.
crazy. California's been on fire. Big fires in Sonoma. Big fires in Livermore, Tracy. It's been going crazy, man. Everybody
Livermore?
stay safe, man. Everywhere. It's been fires everywhere. It's going crazy.
Damn.
It ain't even summer. Summer's like in 2 days. So
I know.
that's the bad thing. I was telling her, like,
So much dry grass.
that's all with all that rain we had for the last 2 years.
Mm.
Now there's just vegetation dried out everywhere.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be bad. Hopefully not as bad as like in COVID years, because isn't that just ironic? They have like the worst fires, the worst everything in 1 year.
California always has had fires.
George,
George-
yeah, just the worst riots.
We haven't had a George Floyd yet.
worst everything just in 1 year, 2020. Here's a present.
Okay, so if you do you think if there's a COVID 2 that they're gonna do a George Floyd 2?
They've already had COVID too. There's
9/11 3?
tens. Oh, you're talking about the whole scare thing?
Yeah, like the whole thing. Like, do you think there's gonna be another 9/11?
I think they're gonna go straight for aliens.
I think it's gonna be something different.
Straight for aliens.
We're already on that route. What were we just talking
the
about?
next thing. Yeah, we're just talking about that.
Yeah.
Saturn.
Yeah, they're gonna go straight for aliens.
Saturn has a hexagon on it. What's up with that?
It's the no, the
You
sun.
guys know about that?
No, what is the Dyson you were saying? Yeah.
No, Saturn has a hexagon. There's a Dyson
I
sphere.
did learn about that too. And one of the moons on Mars, or one of them
Saturn
has
has
to live.
perpetual storm on one of the poles, and it's the shape of a hexagon. And if you look at Saturn Day, oh my gosh, the Jewish thing is the two triangles.
Here he goes.
If you the
Here
two
we go.
triangles creates a
All right,
creates
we're about to get
a
kicked out.
hexagon. Oh
Ask
shit!
him that
No,
again.
how about when you
Are you
cast
Jewish?
when
Are you
cast
Jewish?
a hex?
Yeah, you have to answer the
You
question.
have to stand in a hexagon and you pray to
Answer the question.
Saturn. It's all one thing. It's just
Santa.
Saturn, dude.
Santa.
It's all Santa, Saturn. It's just a fucking
All one
hexagon.
thing.
It's just a geometry on a planet that they seen through a telescope a billion years ago.
Well, you know what he did on break.
Yeah, a lot of acid.
A lot of some.
Shout out to
A lot
the
of
tech.
some. A lot of
No, it was good. It was good.
Just shout out to the tech team once again.
I don't know. I don't think I'm a conspiracy theory.
There's
I'm a little bit, especially after this COVID shit. After this COVID shit, I kind of believe anything now. Like,
yeah.
I kind of just
Yeah.
believe anything. I mean, look at the two
I
people we
didn't
got.
feel like that was a conspiracy. I felt like it was out in the open, and everybody either chose to go with it or chose not to.
Man, that was some
I felt like it was as clear as day that we were being controlled.
100%.
And a lot of us, I mean, I was out there. I didn't stay home or any of that stuff, but a lot of people did.
I was outside.
I was outside.
I was outside.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we were.
Nobody was outside for 3 months. Wait a second. Everybody was inside.
Nobody was outside, but everybody was out. Soundwave, big shout, Soundwave.
Nobody was outside.
Yeah.
We had
Technically.
we had some of the biggest ragers ever during COVID.
Right.
Actually, yeah, that's actually true. Like there were more parties happening in indoor events during COVID.
Yeah, big shout, Soundwave.
For real, yeah.
Like, fuck that. I don't need a mask. Let's go.
Yeah, and like there was more shit happening. Maybe we need COVID again, so people would come out to the fucking events again.
And we're talking deep West Oakland, grimy.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, it was grimy. So that's what I was saying. Until I see all these motherfuckers fall over and die, hey, I don't believe none of that shit. These people been outside.
Like I feel like we should have seen like homeless people laid out on the streets, and
Like,
like everybody was just fine.
But how would that be any different than normal in San Francisco?
Yeah.
right? Just an average day.
We just
Yeah.
no
Well-
shit on the street to slip on. human doo doo.
I think we just experienced something that was very scary. Like we had the SARS thing, and then the bird flu thing.
Weren't they
you know.
bringing that back too? Bird flu or
No, but you
swine?
know what I'm saying is like whenever they had that thing, it was like
Cycle, yeah.
no, but it was like it's like a new thing that we never experienced before. So it's like, all right, guys, you might grow some extra arms. We don't know.
Hey, I could use some.
So just stay inside. Like we don't know.
More
Like,
work done.
so like COVID was like, all right, this shit came from bats. Did you just hear me? It came from bats. Like that should be enough to let you know. Just stay inside for a little bit. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Somebody ate
Man.
a bat in China.
Yeah, like can you imagine? Like this ain't no normal cold, bro.
I'm gonna sell
This
it.
is yeah. They was like, yo,
And the motherfuckers actually fell for that shit. I'm just
some
like,
bats.
I'm in the back of the class, like, hello, wait a minute, I heard
But
that.
still, yeah, but
I heard it.
just the thought. Like I was scared shitless when I heard like you can get the bat flu. The way they described it was scary, bro.
Batman, shit.
I was scared for 2 weeks, bro. I'm not lying. I had asthma. Like I have asthma, and there was some like that you could die from that shit. The bat will kill you, bro. I was fucking scared, bro. Like no joke. COVID was real for me for a minute.
It was the kung flu.
It was really fucking scary.
Good shout out to Wuhan.
Scared this shit.
Love that name for it.
That wasn't
Wuhan.
creative. Trump is super creative.
And what? COVID.
Kung flu.
No, it was.
Speaking of that, look what we got.
horrible.
That one came from Trump.
That is horrible. Trump made that. Yeah, he would just say stupid shit like that. Kung flu. Like, what the fuck, bro? You gonna get us all canceled right now? America's gonna get canceled. They're not gonna let us. They're gonna have to show CNN on anything else. No CNN on no other country
Might
can
be
see
a
it.
good
Shit.
thing.
Yeah, they'll cancel us for
No,
that.
I heard. What was it? The certificate of vaccination identification. 19.
The card.
The card. You guys have a card? I never got it.
I don't
never
have
got
it
it.
no more. I don't have it.
You never got any.
I would walk into places and be like,
No,
"Fucking
100%.
do something."
You didn't get
Card was vital.
Not even a little bit. Fuck that poison.
Did you get the vaccine?
Yeah, he got himself a
I got COVID.
fake.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it like 4 times.
I got it twice.
But I did all the vaccines, like the whole thing, and
Oh.
I just,
Oh, and it didn't.
I never got it.
Nothing.
I
know
never
what?
got it.
And the
I
second,
never got it once.
you know why though?
vaccine.
Because they were like, you can't go to concerts, you can't do this. I was like,
yeah.
Mia,
That's funny.
I'm gonna be outside.
I just
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
in and say, "Gee, go ahead, check my medical records. I'm gonna sue you." And they go, "Right this way, sir."
That's funny. Yeah, I didn't.
And then people were making fake cards.
Yeah.
Never got into that. Just tell people you can't check my medical records. I'm gonna sue you, and then they let you in.
That used to be a thing, but
It was a
today,
market for you could
today,
you could make
Yeah,
some
I
money.
literally got in everywhere. I never got excluded.
patient doctor confidence.
said,
whatever
"Oh,
you call it.
Where's your mask?" I said, "I can't wear it. It's a health risk for me to wear the mask." They said, "How come?" It's a respiratory thing. I mean, it's a lot to explain, and you're not supposed to ask me anyways. And they would be like, "Oh, my bad."
Do you remember how quick masks went from being them ugly like white like hospital masks
And
to designer?
Yeah.
Like people started figuring out how to make a money off that shit, and then everybody had like
Oh,
a
yeah.
designer mask.
just marketability.
It was like literally
you
2
have
weeks
you have
after
to
that
buy
shit.
this now. Oh, also I own stake in
Yeah.
the company that sells it.
There we go. Follow the money now.
There
Yeah,
was so much money made out of masks alone. Think
medical
about it.
companies who has stake
Oh,
in it.
You had like
I got a
masks,
box of
Ninja
masks
Turtle
in the
face on.
store. A whole crate, like a big old box of masks. You want some masks?
Yeah, but not just those. I'm talking about the designer
I
mask.
told him he should do what his work was about to do with them. Throw them away.
Or you remember how
Gosh,
Hey, I was into hand sanitizer and Lysol and all that stuff.
I still
all that?
I still am in a hand sanitizer with that.
Hoarding it.
For
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Before it was cool. And like,
toilet paper shortage.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, remember that?
Yeah.
I remember going to Costco when they were on loud horns telling people to stay.
You
away
can give
from-
everyone in the country a free vaccine,
God.
but we can't get toilet paper shelves? That seems artificial.
Nah,
understand why people weren't just hanging their ass over the shower. And
I mean, it's a pandemic. Who
Right,
gives a
that's-
fuck?
People
We're all
were-
gonna
people-
die anyway.
Especially if you can
People had
afford
a
to
watch-
buy a lot of
Die
toilet
anyway.
paper.
Wait.
Paper.
They were saying people had a what
why bidets were not like
a thing.
a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
Switch out your toilet for a bidet. You don't need
right. That should have been the first go-to.
in the streets.
That should have been the first go-to.
well, they're not gonna make
Right.
millions of dollars in toilet paper. That's why.
But I don't think people were thinking like that.
Expensive.
We weren't
But that's
thinking like.
the textile.
Not as
you
much
bring-
money as
Wait. No, I know why. Because we're
killing trees.
because a bidet
they
is a
don't care.
bidet is so like European. We're too American for that. Come on. Yeah, come on. A Texan ain't gonna have no Texan in no bidet.
Ain't no water in my ass.
Come on now. I ain't American.
Dirty ass.
We'd rather go get toilet paper from Costco.
I'd rather have dingleberries.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my God.
Or
Yeah.
dingleberries.
The berry farm.
Where did we go? Oh
Where did
man,
we go?
we're gonna be so canceled. We're talking about shit.
All right, let's wrap it up.
I said dingleberries.
Anything you want to say? Anything extra that we want to add to our wonderful discussion here?
Let's close it.
There's always room for more dirt. Come on.
Mm, what?
Oh, you're terrible,
Just
Charlene.
terrible. That's your name. That is your
What I
name.
want?
What do you want what do you want the people to know about you and your whole situation? Let's say it like that, just so we can understand like where you're coming from. How do you want this to be laid out? Like, do you want the people to?
Well, I appreciate everyone who's reached out and said, keep the brand going. You don't need him. Stuff like that. Um, and to me, it's sad that he abandoned one project and went to another.
Mhm.
And this is something that I've talked to other people about that have been, big supporters, and that they themselves have a lot of following. And what has come across is that him abandoning the brand is kind of like abandoning everybody who supported the brand since day one.
Facts.
So, you know,
It is.
like a huge fuck you. Like, you bought all my shit. Oh well, I'm on to the next thing. I'm not gonna finish what I started. I'm gonna go over here and try to do something.
At least without
new.
closure.
Why would you? Why would you go and I'm not saying don't support him. He needs the money, but why would you start something new and just abandon your following and then expect, oh, they're gonna stay loyal to me.
Yeah.
They're gonna just follow me here and watch me do this
Some might.
again.
You never know. Some might. Not all, but
I'm sure they will, but for the masses that are already established.
brand's already there. Yeah.
They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. That's what you're saying. Like, what the fuck? Basically,
Yeah.
we wanted.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, I supported you. I spent
Yeah.
the t-shirts are not cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Europe, they're paying almost $100 a shirt. And
Jeez.
a hat. And over here, the hats are $45. The shirts are 30 to 40. So it's not cheap. So when someone goes out and buys one of each,
Yeah. It's not.
that's not gonna happen every day.
In today's economy, where people, money's hard to come by. Shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. I feel you. I feel you
Like,
there.
support those that support you.
Exactly.
And that's the whole reason why I won't abandon the brand and just kill it.
Mm.
Because I'm not gonna be the person that's like, well, fuck everybody that supported me, and
Yeah.
it's just done and just move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because for me, it was more of a passion project than a reason to make money. It was just like,
Yeah.
there was this niche, you know,
You loved it.
thing that we did, and
Now it's done.
worked out great.
Well, that's
And it
beautiful.
went global like almost right away.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Definitely. I
Yeah.
would definitely agree with that.
Well, it's amazing to have you here with us and talk about your story, and we appreciate you. This has been a really deep and fun and entertaining podcast.
We laughed, we cried.
We did. It was therapeutic. I totally like.
Definitely. That's what
used
this
some of my-
podcast is about. Safe space.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
welcome to come back anytime.
I'll be back for part 3.
Part three. Oh, because we gotta do part two. You're right. We got it. Book it. Book it, tech team. All right, we got you.
Charlene the Terrible. You heard her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if I know what'll come up in part 2 is that he's gonna say, or she's gonna say, that I was withholding his belongings because I put all his shit. Like, I had flown back to Vegas, and
What you mean belongings? Like the business belongings or his personal belongings? Because the personal belongings don't mean shit in business.
yeah. So when I got back to Vegas, I put him on a plane and just sent him home with whatever he had. And I have a storage out there for all of my stuff,
Dude,
for
dirty. Like, hey,
merchandise, for all that.
you gotta go, bro.
I
Here's your
said,
ticket.
okay, we're gonna put all your stuff in storage. Come back and get it,
Mm-hmm.
or help me pay for the storage. It's not
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah.
I mean, half of the shit's my shit, but it's not my stuff, and I have no responsibility to hang on to it for you.
Yeah.
So then, after the disrespect started happening, I got all that shit and threw it in the fucking dumpster. I don't care. I don't owe you shit.
Damn.
I don't owe you a damn thing. If you have no respect for me, then you're gonna find out why I'm terrible, okay?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Hey.
So it's all in the dumpster.
Woman scorned. Woo woo.
And with that,
Clear the path.
ladies and gentlemen, do
Clear
not
the-
piss her off. She will throw your shit away and call it a day.
Hey, we all been there. We all been there. We all
Yes.
been there. Once again, we want to thank. Okay, if you got more to say,
I'm not gonna pay to store somebody grown man's shit.
Don't.
Why would I?
Don't.
because you love him.
Ew.
No, I told you there's two types of love. There is love and there is in
I
love.
feel bad for him. I'm sure he could use his clothes because
See, that's the part of I still love you, but I'm not in love with you. So get your shit and go.
it's like,
Ah,
if you know a person doesn't have much as a human,
yeah,
I didn't want to throw all his shit away, but I'm not gonna pay to store it.
yeah.
And be disrespected. I get that. part,
Conflict.
too.
Disrespect. I mean, I could have kept the shit in there, whatever.
But that was the line. Yeah.
Respect of somebody saying that you're withholding on purpose. I'm gonna post screenshots of
That was him or her? You said, or you think both of them or whatever?
her through his phone.
Oh, okay.
And just saying, but that I'm gonna expose you for all you're doing to him. And I'm like, fucking do it. What are you gonna expose about me?
Making him famous.
Post a fucking picture of me. I'm not ashamed of my body. I'm not a fat bitch. Like, I have a nice body, and you go ahead and do whatever you think you need to do, but be prepared for what's gonna fucking happen,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not gonna be good.
Revenge mode.
Is it revenge or no? I don't know.
On my part,
Yeah. It don't sound like you want.
No, 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 not from her part. Just what happened. The retaliation.
Yeah.
Okay.
The retaliation.
So, with yeah, with that being said, we will do part 2, and then we'll invite you here for part 3, and it'll be great.
invite me here for part 2.
We should do it. We should have.
Nah.
That's like Maury Povich. No,
Loves, yeah.
you do like a
I
Maury
mean,
Povich.
Do that in the
I want to
bathroom.
say yeah, but nah. How about part 3?
Ooh, that would be epic.
Because I need the other side.
Yeah, part 3 would be yeah versus yeah.
I don't think he'll do it though. I don't think he'll do it.
That would be the ultimate.
I don't think there's gonna be a part 2.
We could totally get into that.
He should have to answer for what he's doing.
Let's do it.
But if you listen to me,
Where's the water?
What
Where's
is
the
the-
water?
My side of why.
but if he's not gonna defend himself to a woman he was emotionally involved with, he definitely ain't gonna give a fuck about what some other nigga thinks. You know what I mean? He ain't
He
gonna-
should if he's trying to sell something.
But I'm just telling you, as a man, he's not. If I don't even care what you know what I'm saying, like the person that I'm supposed to be.
But as a businessman, you need to say why you dumped one company and started one that's almost exact.
Let's see if he does. Let's see if he does.
I mean, it's just a question that needs to be answered.
Oh, I'm sure everyone's asking him 100%. I'm sure he's getting the emails or like you're getting too. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's getting, oh, what happened? What happened? And I'm sure he's telling his side. I'm sure, but you know that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he'll talk about it on camera. He definitely won't. I don't think so.
Well, we will see,
I don't think.
and we'll find out. So
I mean, I wish he would talk to you for the business. You know what I mean? Not me. Talk to you. You guys got a business.
Everybody's
I
like,
ain't got a business.
have you talked to Felix? I'm like, no.
That's kind of the issue, right? Like,
awkward.
yeah, we're trying to have a business conversation and you can't.
Yeah, awkward.
But I mean, I feel you though. Like, if you're creating something else, that sounds like you moved on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why not let your customers know why?
Yeah. Put it out there.
Is it because I threw all his stuff in the garbage? You're like,
Oh yeah, he's mad. Big
I
mad.
got
Big mad.
that's personal. That has nothing to do with the business, though.
Nah, that's big
I
mad.
feel like it does.
It is.
I feel like a lot of
Come on now.
the personalness had to do with
Yeah,
it on
big
their
time.
side. On
But do
their
you see where that can be a conflict, though? With mixing
Like-
personal and business, you know what I mean?
well, of course.
Always.
And with that,
Lesson learned, right?
We'll get the.
Events and getting stupid drunk and acting like an idiot is also mixing business
Yeah.
with pleasure.
Oh, I 100% would agree with that.
So
Unless you're
one of
getting
the
paid for
events at the One Stop DJ shop in Las Vegas, he got stupid drunk with another guy,
Mhm.
and the other guy was just popping off, talking shit and doing this and that, and he
My
ended up
God.
in a beef with Presto. And I
It's
feel
not
like
business savvy.
if alcohol wasn't involved and he was there to do his job,
It would have been totally different.
that would have never happened, and he should have never been there to, cause any disrespect or any ruckus with one of our retailers. Like, that's just
Yeah.
stupid business. Like, Rob could have said, you know what? I don't want to have nothing to do with this because this is drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
And then where does that leave me? So
Exactly.
he does mix business and pleasure
Pleasure,
because
yeah.
he gets drunk when he goes out to events.
Yeah.
Like, keep it straight.
Yeah.
Be professional. Help move product because they don't have to have our stuff in their stores.
Yeah.
For-
Totally
for
agree with
real.
that. Totally agree with
For
that.
real. Yeah. Those are just some things that you learn when
Yeah.
you know, as a part of being in a business mindset. Some people have it, some people don't.
Mhm.
But it seems like you just need to find that right person, or just do it yourself. Like you said, management, I think, is you have such a solid head. You shouldn't be looking at other people. You should really think about something independent. And yeah, with that,
Yeah. We
Believe
well,
me, when I figure it out, it's going to be fabulous.
Hey,
totally,
we support you 100%.
100%.
Thank you.
100%. 100%. And once again, with that, folks, that's another episode of Mace and Friends, the podcast. I'm Mace. These are my friends. We had Charlene here from Mixed Coast.
It's terrible.
We'll see the terrible
She's
for sure. We will see what happens on the next episode.
And
We
then the
will
one after
see.
that.
Thank you guys. Peace out.
Yay!